VSA Texas, who I work for. We're an arts organization working with people with disabilities. And
the Pen to Paper Creative Writing Contest, which is a contest that focuses on pieces of fiction, nonfiction, poetry, and comics that have to do with the topic of disability. And we're a project of the Coalition of Texans with Disabilities, which is an advocacy organization based here in Austin. Yay.
What's the deadline on the contest?
It is September 26th.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what.
It seems far off, but it's going to be here very soon. Thanks for asking.
so we have our sign-up sheets. If anybody has not signed up, please do. And we have filming going on. The Malvern Books films this and puts it on their blog and on their YouTube page. So if you're performing and don't want to be filmed, check the no consent box. And okay, well, now let's see who's first. Shelby Parsons is first. How about this one?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am a magician, and I am going to entertain you with a magic trick. It's called The Magician versus the Gambler. It's a trick that I came up with because I've been learning about poker, and I decided to come up with a trick that uses that. I have a deck of cards here. Story about magicians and gamblers. They're almost alike. They both have something to do with cards. If a gambler walks up and does something like this at a card table, he loses a limb. The magician, well, he might lose a gig or two. So I challenged him to, I'm going to cut to a 4 of a kind, to a shuffled deck of cards. But I have to cut the deck 3 times. Watch, 1, 2, 3 times. Turn over the top card. It's the king. That's okay for a beginner's hand. It's nothing big or special. I have to turn over the next top card. Oh, snap. It's another king. Now the gambler starts shaking a little bit because he's nervous, because he's starting to lose his money, because the magician myself has already cut to 2 kings. So now what I'm going to do is give the deck 1, 2, 3 cuts. Turn over the top card. Ooh. See, the gambler starts laughing because that's a terrible hand. 2 kings and a jack. When I notice that the king's on the bottom, he starts shaking again. And I cut the deck 3 times. Turn over the next card. It's another king. So the gambler really starts to freak out because he's losing. Little does he know, he doesn't know that I'm a magician and I incorporate sleight of hand. Ooh, it's an ace. That's a terrible hand. 3 kings and an ace. But here's the thing, these are not kings anymore. These are 4 aces. The kings, in fact, had traveled to my pocket. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And the gambler gets up and runs away.